it's Lynn from Lynn EC Designs, and today I'm going to make a version of this card. It uses two of the products from the Celebration mini catalogue, that runs through to the end of this month. And these are products that you can earn for free from spending £45. Each one is, you have to spend £45 to get a free product. Oh, I can't speak this morning. I'm using the glimmer paper, which is absolutely gorgeous. 6x6 sheets. There's 12 sheets, 4 in 3 colours. Bermuda Bay, mint macaron and sweet sugar plum, and it really is to die for. And I'm using the Maker Medallion stamp set, a polymer stamp set, which is lovely. I had a play with it the other day, and I came up with this version of the card. First time of using it, I did it by eye. They are polymer stamps, but I didn't quite get it exactly where I wanted it. This is crushed curry and Bermuda Bay, and I used as the background. I ran the paper through the card through the Big Shot using the hexagonal dynamic textured impressions embossing folder. Now that's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? And I don't know if you can see, I have used on each of the cards, it's debossed and embossed, and I think they look brilliant either way, but they give a different impression. The impression is really much deeper than it is on a normal one, and I would highly recommend it. So that's that one. Then I moved to the mint macaron glimmer paper, which is gorgeous, and I teamed that up with Island Indigo. And then this is a version of this card that I'm going to be showing you today, and this is the sweet sugar plum, and elegant eggplant. So let's get on with the demo. So I'm using a standard, in the UK, a standard A6 top opening card using the thick Whisper White. I've already run through the elegant eggplant through the Big Shot, and it's lovely. So I'm going to use that on that side so that it's got that up, and we may as well get that stuck down straight away. Now, I didn't check to see whether my glue is going to be working. There we go. I do like using, I know I've said before, but I do like using the wet glue. It helps me get the card or the paper exactly where I want and make sure that it's straight. There we go, that is lovely. I've already cut out the glimmer paper, and and the strip of card that's going to go down the middle is 4.5 centimetres by 14.4 centimetres, and that's the same length as the purple bit, which has just been cut 0.5 centimetre shorter on 2 sides, so that you've got a nice little white edge round the side. So let's get to the stamping, and I've already mounted these on acrylic blocks. So I've got some elegant eggplant and sweet sugar plum. I'm going to use the sweet sugar plum. Now this stamp was designed to go as part of the medallion, but I thought it looked rather lovely as decoration on this card. Make your own little designer series paper. Now I've rocked that, and you can see I've got some ink on the edge, so I just need to be careful not to rock that too much when I'm stamping so that it doesn't mark the paper. I'm going to come in at the ends. You see quite quickly you can make quite a nice little pattern. I'm going to do that. And that. I'm going to have that glimmer paper in there, and I just think that gives a really nice, quick and easy way to finish that off. So let's get that stuck down straight away. I'm sure other demonstrators do all their stamping all in one go, but I'm not that organised as yet. So I get it quite flustered when I'm doing my videos, but I'm enjoying it, and I do appreciate the feedback I've got from people, and I do appreciate people subscribing to my channel. I'm considering I've only been filming for about a month now. I feel very honoured that people are subscribing, and I hope you're enjoying the tutorials that I'm making. So let's stick that down there, and then we will get to the fun part. Now, as I said, the first, well, not the fun part, it's all fun. I did the first one by eye, and then really struggled to get it in lined up. So for the second ones, I used the Stamp-A-Majig. Now this is a fairly new tool to me, but I absolutely love it. My eyesight isn't brilliant, and it helps me get things lined up. So I have already stamped on the Stamp-A-Majig. I used Stays On because I thought it wouldn't smudge quite as much as the classic ink. So I put the sheet into the corner, inked up my stamp, and then stamped it down on the sheet, and that way you can bring this in and fiddle around with it until you get it exactly where you want it. Bring the handle in, move that out of the way. This will be the test to see whether I've got this right. Oh no, I haven't. Look, it's the other way around. That's the danger of not doing it. Yeah. So, flip it over. We'll start that again. Ah, dear. The card has two sides, and I love it. If you make a bit of a mistake, you can always flip it over. So now the reason I did that, made that error, is that I didn't check which way round my stamp was. I knew I had a bit of washi tape at the top, but I've got washi tape at the top and the bottom, and I need to make sure that it lines up properly. So there we go. Move that out of the way, tap it onto the Elegant Eggplant, straight down, and there we go. That is perfect. So I am going to quickly run that through the Big Shot. If you'll excuse me a moment, I'm not going to bring it into shot, but I'll quickly cut that out with one of the layering circle dies. So here we go, and I am going to stick that on there, I didn't use dimensionals, I just used the glue, and that seemed to work very well. Now let's put that on there. Still get a little bit of wiggle room. Let that dry. And I've got a little slither of an offcut of paper. I throw nothing away. And I'm going to, in the Elegant Eggplant, I'm going to stamp that down on there. Bit too low. Excuse my head if it's gone in. Ugh. It's not my day today. Let's come down here. There we are. Now I am going to, with my paper snips, do a little banner end. I'm too much of a perfectionist. I need to stop. Cut down the middle. And then in from each end. There we go. Now I'm going to just gently bend that with my bone folder one way and then flick up the ends, and with the Stampin' Dimensional, or the edge of a Stampin' Dimensional, as I said before, I hate waste, and I use absolutely everything. There we are, and I think that is absolutely lovely. Hope you enjoyed this quick demonstration, and I think I'm going to try and make a box to fit these in, 3 of these in, and give one of each colour as a gift to some friends. What do you think? Think they'd like that? Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon, I hope.